Well, hello everybody. Welcome back from the weekend. Today's Monday. We are starting our new book, which is the Citizens and Their Governments book, Electing Leaders. This is our last book we're going to be reading. We have this week and part of next week to read this, and then we are going to be starting our project. Which, like I said before, you have two choices. You can either create a Google site, which is like going to be your campaign site as you promoting yourself as a candidate for president, or you can create a Flipgrid video that would serve as like a commercial for you promoting yourself, becoming president, people voting for you. So that's what we're going to be doing. So we don't have too many weeks left. This is our 4th week, so we have 3 weeks after this, and then we are done. So today we're going to be reading the chapter 1, which is Choosing Leaders. It's pages 4 through 8. It is 5 pages, but it's really not that long because they include all the pictures and whatnot. So I'm going to be reading that with you right now, going over some things, and then you guys are going to complete the Google form for today. It has questions on the pages we're reading. I also included, you're going to notice on the Google form that I also put the page numbers where you can find the answers. I figured that might help some of you find the answers to these questions, so that way it'll be easier for you. So here we go. So page 4, chapter 1, Choosing Leaders. On election day, many Americans from the smallest towns to the largest cities and everyone in between take the time to vote. Most people trek to specific polling places to cast their ballots. These polling places have set hours, so voters have to be sure to arrive during the correct time periods. Bad weather is no excuse. Page 5. Sometimes the election is just for local offices. These may be for elections for mayors, judges, and city council members. Or they may be for the members of the school board or water board. They may even be an election for the dog catcher. Once every 4 years in November, however, the election is for president. On those election days, the vote tallies climb and the whole nation watches TV to get the results of who will be their new city councilman, their new governor, their new state representative, and of course, their new president. It is an exciting time, but is actually just one part of a long and complex process. So as a lot of you know, we are going to be doing the presidential election this year in November, so we get to choose and vote for who gets to be our next president. Page 6. Electing a leader, either one for just your community or one for the entire country, is a complicated job. It involves a group of dedicated and determined people, months and months of organizing and planning, and more hard work than most people would imagine. It takes a lot of teamwork from volunteers and professionals alike to make a political campaign a success. Page 7. Starting young. Although it may seem to you that all the leaders running for office are adults, there are actually some young people who have won political races too. David Wichlinski, a senior at Indiana Boone's Grove High School, was elected to the city's township board. I know you kids look at government as something for people with gray hair, but it is important to get involved in it now, he said, after taking his oath of office. So, that quote right there, I'm just going to give you guys a heads up. You're going to have to know what that quote means and why do you think he would say something like that. So just be aware of that quote right there. And then the last paragraph on page 8. Another person who entered politics at a young age is Kyle Andrews. At the age of 21, as a senior at Niagara University in New York, he was elected in 2004 to the county legislature. During the day, he went to classes, ate in the cafeteria, and went to the college basketball games. In the evening, he turned into Kyle Andrews, Democrat. So that, my friends, is the reading for today up to page 8. Like I said before, this is where you're stopping right here. For today's writing assignment, you will be writing about why is it important for citizens to vote. And another question, why is it a problem if there is a low voter turnout, meaning that there's not a lot of people that vote? So why is that a problem? So it's kind of like 2 questions, but that's going to be your writing prompt that you're going to write in your writing assignment for today. Writing reflections. So that is it. If you have any questions or anything, please let me know. And I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great day, everybody.